Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, May 31, 2022. With Mars in the sign behind yours since mid-May, you may have felt somewhat withdrawn and even caged in at times. However, Mars has just moved into your sign, and you're experiencing a reawakening on motivational levels. With Mars, your ruling planet, in your sign until July 5th, you feel very much in your element, comfortable in your own skin, energetic and confident. However, watch for impatience and brusqueness, as you can easily get carried away. Tackle projects you've let slide and direct your considerable energy into new endeavors or reviving works in progress. During this cycle, you prefer to do things on your own, be the first, pioneer, and take the lead, and this is an excellent time to do so. Today, you're exploring different ways of building your sense of value and worthiness. Ultimately, you could be finding ways to increase your income or your earning potential, but at the moment, it's more about the details and the beginnings of new ideas that will one day blossom. Work at editing and revising can be wonderful now. Everything about today's astro weather has your name on it. The best part? Your red-hot planetary ruler, Mars, made its fiery debut in your sign last night, which means you've got your mojo back. And as if this weren't enough reason to bask in your mossy swagger, the moon will also enter your sign today, which, in turn, supercharges your emotional world. The catch? Luna will conjunct the wounded healer, Chiron, which could potentially turn all of this uplifting energy around and bring you inward. Having said that, with so much fire in the sky today, you're more likely to act on impulse. Today may begin on a more confusing note. As Mercury retrograde in Taurus trines Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, your mind may be spinning as you consider your job security, finances, and career path. Although initially stressful considering that both planets are retrograde, Pluto can encourage Mercury to dig even deeper than ever before. You may have an aha moment as you mull over your financial possibilities and security according to potential changes in your career path. It could even be the perfect day to revisit previous conversations to see if certain offers are still on the table. Ahead of the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow, Mercury is using his early days back here to get reacquainted with Pluto in your career sector. This is the second time they have come together, and with both in retrograde motion, they have joined forces to focus on the past, untapped professional and income potential, which the moon will give you a better read on from tomorrow. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate. If you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible, you'll have no trouble finding company. Someone wants something from you, but you don't want to give it up. Make sure this person is on the level before you even talk to them. People aren't what they seem today. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. Your intuition may be so strong today that you won't even catch the implications until a few days from now. That's not highly unusual for you, but you may feel a little bit sleepy as a result. This doesn't necessarily mean that you must have less energy than usual. It is absolutely important that you stay physically active when you have a few days of intense emotional fog. If possible, take a walk during your lunch break. Anything you can do to add some physical momentum to this day will do you a world of good. If you're feeling burned out, this day can bring some relief. The essence of the vibration occurs to encourage self-care through relaxation and self-growth. Activities that see you doing nothing more than enjoying your own thoughts and imagination are excellent choices on a day like this. Consider taking a short nap. Seize the opportunity to feel revitalized. You'll be glad you did, especially tomorrow, when you notice a significant increase in your ability to cope and in your creativity. The moon is not only still in your friendship sector after yesterday's new moon, but is drawing towards a friendly aspect to Saturn, just days away from his retrograde turn in your relationship sector. With the Sun still weeks away from connecting directly and Saturn in retrograde motion by then, the Moon is acting as an important bridge. In the short term, this is creating positive conditions for friendship and relationship building now, but is also a taste of things to come. As the Moon draws closer to a friendly aspect to Saturn in your relationship sector before it leaves your friendship sector tomorrow, support for friendship and relationship building is not only building, but after yesterday's new moon the focus is on the future. This comes just days before Saturn's retrograde turn is set to shift your relationship focus onto the past. Our eyes in the sky. We could feel a huge shift this morning when the Sun changes signs from sensitive Cancer to proud and fiery Leo. If you have a tendency to put others first, now is the time to focus just a bit more on yourself. Unfortunately, this could be easier said than done when the Moon makes a challenging aspect to Chiron this afternoon. There could be a lot of egos flying around right now, and though you might find it difficult to set boundaries with people who rub you the wrong way, it's important for your mental health to do so. Venus and Jupiter face off in the cosmos throughout the day, which could tempt you into being overly generous with others. Remember that it's okay to say no to someone, and it's totally acceptable to bestow the love and energy you freely give to others back on yourself. By mid-afternoon, a helpful connection between the Moon and Uranus could bring pleasant surprises your way, especially in your professional life. Your status could get a little upgrade as well, so don't be afraid to show off what an amazing masterpiece you are. As the day comes to a close, you could feel worn out from all of the day's energy, which could cause you and others to shut down. Don't take it personally if someone doesn't answer your messages tonight. Like you, they probably just need some quiet time to decompress. In the morning, Venus, having just made its ingress into Virgo, opposes Jupiter in Pisces, an excellent transit for relaxation, play, or vacationing, if we have budgeted our time and resources correctly. The carefree nature of this aspect can cause us to be unwisely generous and philanthropic. Our intentions may be good, but we risk neglecting our own interests, giving something away that we actually need. At this time, we are not especially disciplined in our thinking, believing that good things come to those who sacrifice, and although there may be some truth to this, we should strive to be conservative so as not to find ourselves in a tough spot when the glow of the day wears off. Following this, the Sun exits emotional Cancer to enter expressive Leo, its domicile. In the month ahead, our focus shifts from private to public spheres of engagement. We become more comfortable in sharing our creative ideas, as well as our identity, on a wider stage. This an excellent time for challenging imposter syndrome and defying the inner critic who suggests we seek smallness to avoid attracting the wrong kind of attention. During Leo season, life is a performance piece. We must be willing to own our talents and gifts and to be unapologetic about taking up space. In doing so, we welcome those with similar interests into our orbit, making connections from a place of mutual appreciation and authenticity. On the other hand, we should check our pride often over the next 4 weeks. Declining to tame an overinflated ego can lend to conflict and needless drama. As always, there is merit in striking a balance between confidence and arrogance.